Alright, hey guys, so I'm doing my belly ring piercing informational guide, whatever, you want to call it. So I'm going to start off with how my experience was and how bad the pain felt and how much it costed, and then I'm going to go into information like what not to do, when you can do things like change out your belly ring or go in the ocean or go in the pool, things like that. So so whenever I went to the tattoo place, they said it was going to be $50. But since I am under 18 here in Florida, the law is under 18. You have to have parent permission. So my dad had to get it notarized, which luckily the girl at the front desk was a notarizer person. So she was like, yeah, it's $10 extra for the notarized. So it came to a total of $60, which included the belly ring that he was going to put in. Sorry I keep messing with my hair, just ignore that, and ignore my breakout again from, whenever, but like in my last video, sorry, there was a bug. Okay, so whenever I walked in, we paid, and then he took me back, and the first thing he did was he made me stand up, and he dotted my stomach, and he said that that was to make sure that I was going to be in line and that it wouldn't turn out crooked. So he took a permanent marker and made 2 dots, one on the top of my skin and then one underneath where the needle was going to go through. So once he did that, he told me to sit on there while he went and grabbed his supplies, and then he sterilized everything in front of me, took everything out of the package, so then I knew that everything was going to be clean. And then he told me to pick my jewelry that I wanted. So he brought in this little container, and he told me to choose while he was getting everything set up. So I chose the pink one, which in my last video, my haul video, I showed you which one that was, and it was like a silver bell, and then it had like the 2 pink gems on the top and bottom. And so I gave that to him, and he took it out of the package, and then he told me to lay on the little seat, which was not entirely comfy, but it was okay, because I was nervous, because I didn't know what to expect, because, like, I watched YouTube videos, but everybody has a different pain tolerance, so I didn't really know what to expect. So there's a person walking by. So I just sat in the chair, and he told me to like just relax, because he could tell that I was nervous because I was breathing really hard. But honestly, it's not that bad, because the more you expect from it, the more you expect it to hurt, it's gonna hurt. But if you don't expect it to hurt, it'll hurt less, trust me. I have a friend that's all pierced up, and that's what she told me. So I tried not to expect anything, and it actually worked out pretty well. So yeah, so he just counted 1, 2, 3, and he stuck the needle through, and it literally your ears pierced hurts way worse than what your belly pierced feels like. And I know that sounds really weird, but it's true. The belly piercing only is like on a scale from 1 to 10, it's like a 1 or a 2. It really isn't that bad. And so yeah, after that he just put the needle through, and then he put the little cork thing, like whenever you get your nose done, you have the little cork sticking at the end, or inside your nose, because you don't want it to go through. So he did that so then it wouldn't go through my other part of my stomach. So yeah, yeah, that was pretty much my experience. And then he just put the jewelry through, and I didn't even feel that whenever he was putting that through. So yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to tell you what he told me. He said that it'll take about a year to heal, which I believe that, because I've had mine for a month and it's not even close to healing. So we will just see. Yeah, I got it done last month, and yeah, everything's been turned out good, and I haven't had it infected at all, actually. And I'll explain why and what I do to clean it. So first I want to tell you that what I clean it with. He said no, like, hand soap, because it actually, whenever you, like, wash your hands, you don't really have too many pores on, like, the palm of your hand. You don't have too many pores. I mean, like you have pores, but I mean, like, they're a lot smaller, so it's a lot harder to clog, so you don't have, like, acne on your hands, if that makes sense, or not, whatever. But, so, hand soap is, like, really oily, and it helps to kill germs, but whenever you're, like, washing out a wound, you don't want to use dial soap because, or hand soap or anything like that, because it'll clog up your, stuff inside, and it will cause an infection. So you don't want to use hand soap. You don't want to use alcohol because it'll dry out your skin, and that will make it, yeah, it'll make it infected. You don't want to use alcohol. What you can use is, at the tattoo place, they should have, like, a stand of H2 Ocean, which is just sea salt. Or you can just mix up your own from home. I'm pretty sure there's, like, informational guides on how to do that. But yeah, I bought the H2 Ocean, and I bought the medium size can, which is about $8. You can also clean it out peroxide, but you don't want to do that every day. You want to do that maybe twice or 3 times a week. So yeah. Alright. Okay, they tell you not to go to the pool or the beach, depending on where you live. But honestly, you can go to the beach and the pool after a week of whenever it's healed, because my boyfriend's brother, he's a tattoo artist slash piercer, and he says that tattoo artists or piercers just say not to go in there, because if it gets infected, you can sue them. So they just tell you not to, so then they don't get sued, pretty much. But after a week, you really can. And I'm not going to be responsible if you get infected, because I'm going to explain how to clean it so then it won't get infected. So if it gets infected, don't say that I didn't tell you. And I'm not saying that you should do this, but it just worked for me. But you can. If you really cannot resist going into a pool or going into a beach, after a week, it should be okay, because, sorry, a squirrel was, like, messing in the tree or something, I don't know. But after a week, it should be okay, because I don't know why. I don't know. I didn't ask, but as long as you clean it, like, okay, if you go to the beach, it's gonna feel weird at first, because you feel like you're not supposed to do that because you listen to the piercer. But honestly, trust me, you can. But right whenever you're about to leave, go straight home, take a shower, and then clean it out with peroxide. Like, I'm not even kidding. You have to do that as soon as you can, or else it will get infected, because that water is disgusting. And the pool, the same thing. I would wait on the pool. I would wait for like 2 weeks for the pool. But the beach, you should be okay after a week. But the pool, same thing. You just go home, shower really quick, and scrub it out really well with your, like, body soap, which is different from hand soap, by the way. And then use peroxide, because it will really get infected if you do not do that. So, so if you watched my haul video, I showed you my new belly rings, which I will show you my belly, and how it's doing and whatever. So yeah. So that's my ring. It's a little red right now. It's a little red right now only because I accidentally tore it today. I had my binder at school, and it like hit my belly, like right here. And it like snagged it, and it hurt really bad. So that's the only reason why it's red. It's not infected. You know, after the shower, I usually just spray the H2 Ocean on it, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So I hoped you guys learned a lot. Oh, Sorry, I almost forgot. Whenever you sleep at night, whenever I got it, I didn't realize how much I slept on my stomach during the night, so I would always wake up and be in pain because I tried to sleep on my stomach and my stomach wasn't ready for that. So you want to try to not stretch out, like, you know how you go like this and stretch out and stuff like that? You won't be able to do that for about like a couple of days because it will hurt. I'm telling you, I had to like train my body back to how to stretch itself without hurting. But I mean, most of it is just experience on like what you're gonna do. There's not really everything I can put into a video that will make all of your worries go away, if that makes sense. So I hope you guys like learned a lot. But yeah, everything should pass, all the pain and everything. Let me tell you, whenever you go to get your belly pierced, make sure you wear a loose fitting shirt. Like, I cannot stress that enough, because whenever I went, I was wearing a tank top. Yeah, that probably wasn't the best idea because it will get snagged on that tank top and it hurts. It really does. It hurts when you snag your belly ring. So, yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna let you guys go. Remember, stay beautiful. Have fun if you're on vacation. Have fun if you're planning on doing something fun. I don't know, going somewhere, seeing your boyfriend/girlfriend, doing something cool. I don't know. But have fun on that. Stay beautiful. Remember to be a good person. Remember to be a good person. Yeah, my next video will be about how to get those stupid ink tags off, because I went to Forever One and Forever One people are really stupid, so yay! I get to teach you how to take those off. Okay, so I'm gonna go now. Yeah.